So good morning and welcome to our Wednesday morning meditation, Be the Light meditation. I'm here in Olympia, Washington, doing something a little bit different, sitting back in a chair to be more comfortable. I have a new microphone, see how it goes. This is the third or fourth recording that I've made while we are at home during the pandemic with the coronavirus. And it has given us quite a deep inner journey. And I think it's because we have cut ourselves off from all the usual ways that we distract and experience ourselves and our personality. And we're having a lot of time just with ourselves. So today's meditation is going to be a deep, slow, kind of like train ride through the lemniscape of your world. What good has come from this? What good are you learning about yourself that is positive as you're reviewing your reactions, your movie of your life, and your dreams for your future? And where are your fears? What is the bad part? Of course, we're not with other people that we love. We're not sure. It's hard to trust for what is coming in the future. Money, food chain, safety, social rehabilitation, and financial systems. So it's a huge palette. It is a really huge, and I just picture that we have two canvases of what we think is good about it and what we're learning, and then we have this contraction of the negativity and the fear. So first we're going to look at this lemniscape of all the good, and we're going to bring that into us and stabilize ourselves with the good, with our hopes, with the good that is present, and then our fears. And we're going to paint that painting, and then we're going to merge the two paintings. And from what is in this moment that we are honestly looking at with all the potentials, then we're going to remember that we are the creators of the next step. We are the writers, the authors of not just our own story, but Earth's story. And we're going to take that picture we have just painted, this compilation of everything that you think and feel, have done, and move it into the future with a positive trajectory. That's a great idea. I thought of it as I'm looking over here at a painting that is my WIP, work in progress. So this pause, this reset time of staying home is making you spend time on your life so deeply and profoundly as this work in process, work in progress. And so we don't want to stay here in the fear. We want to go on to the next painting of new possibilities, new creations, new ideation. And to be honest with you, that's why these social bumps happen. You fall down. You say, well, who is there to love me? Who can I connect with? Have I created love? Have I created enough love to stop and take care of myself, or am I out for the next get? So this is the big stumble for us personally, socially, and globally. Earth has fallen down and has hurt herself, and she is saying, what are my resources? What's my plan? Where is home? Where are my loved ones? And how will I be taken care of to move forward? Okay, so that is the container for our meditation today. So we're going to sit up nice and straight and have our usual 3-step procedure of taking a deep breath through our nose and out through our mouth. Let your body begin to settle in, and let your mind begin to go to sleep. Take your attention to your heart. Notice how your heart is feeling, but recognizing that it is the headquarters, the electromagnetic way shower station, where all that you are is a vibrational resonant being. So rest into your heart in this moment and accept what is. This recognition, this reckoning of your past, your operational systems. Now that things are slowed down, you can feel and sense it all. Feel the good in the things that have come up that you can truly appreciate about your life. A roof over your head, food, people to connect with. So imagine, we're going to start with the positive things. There's a very large canvas. Imagine it is, okay, as big as your body in front of you. And you have lots of brushes and lots of colors. Choose a color and paint in just movements or images that you are in a safe physical haven now. You have a home, that it is warm. You're already ahead of many, 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 many people on this world. You have something to be thankful and appreciative for. And in this home, scan. There are many things of memories of your life, a life well lived, with integrity, something to appreciate about yourself. Stars, new colors, a new paintbrush. We haven't even gotten to the important part, which is all the people in your life. The people who check in on you, people that make sure you have what you need, people who tell you that they miss you, people who play your heartstrings like a harp, that bring the music of a rich life out by their very presence, by their voice. Let this beautiful, harmonious connection with loving other human beings now begin to be colorful structures in your painting. This is the foundation of why you get up in the morning, what brings you joy and happiness and passion. So keep painting and filling in all the white spots. Now, the most important part, the appreciation and love for yourself, for making creative choices from the moment this all began, to care for yourself, to take a self-inventory, perhaps to begin new creative projects. And even if you're not exercising or eating more healthfully, you are certainly thinking about that, imagining taking care of your body to a greater degree. You're honoring your grief, your fatigue. You are loving yourself to the highest degree as you move through the unknown. And your heart is positive and hopeful and trusting that all of this will pass and that As a result, you have dropped into even a greater level of deep appreciation. So take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and notice how rich and beautiful the tones, the images on your painting. Now, right beside this beautiful luminous painting is another canvas, and we're going to articulate out loud by coloring in your fears, your apprehension, your sense of not knowing, your confusion, your uncertainty of choosing a direction. So choose the colors that represent this: a path with no end, a heart with sadness. This is all very real, so it's important to acknowledge. And by imagining we're painting it, we are making it real, and we are defining and owning our experience. So bring all of this onto the canvas and fill it in. Might be browns, deep purples, deep reds, black, the unknown. The feeling of being tricked or somehow hurt by authority, powerful figures often plays into these scenarios of the unknown. So go ahead and put that on your painting as well. All these gripping thoughts, just let them come out, because we're going to transmute them. Even the darkest unthinkable thoughts, the thought that you might face your mortality or a loved one may not make it through this, or that there might be people out there who want to see humans hurting and dying and the stock market shrinking and other people getting rich. All of this, any anger, any anxiety and fear, bring it out. It's just energy, and it has a color, and it has a movement, and it has a form. So you are painting all of that, and guess what? You're owning it, you're acknowledging it, and just seeing it makes it manageable. You are the painter, the artist of your experience. You get to choose how you feel. You get to choose which lens to look through. You get to choose which painting to embody in your feeling world. So make your choice. So we ask and intend to set this sacred space. We call in all the divine guides, all the higher beings that we ask to support and guide us. And they are here witnessing our sacred choice to set our sails based on which painting we live in. So you can choose one or the other, but perhaps the middle way of acknowledging our fears, our darkness, and integrating it in with the other painting gives us a sense of truth, courage, transformation, and we are the transformation agent through our intentionality. So whatever you are choosing, and I'm imagining that you're choosing merging the two paintings, but that of course is your choice. But imagine that if you are allowing these paintings to marry each other, the black and white thinking, the apocalypse versus the revelation, the being perfect versus being imperfect. We have lived in such strict ideation, idea boxes of how to be a human. I know that I have. So imagine that you are merging these two paintings, and this being, which is you, your essence, is feeling the anger, the confusion, and the joy, and the love. And as you are mixing all these ingredients together, you are forming, like with a bit of yeast, with a bit of clear-eyed acceptance for the truth. That is the spark of owning all that you are. Is like a yeast that is beginning to give you levity, expansion, knowledge and wisdom and courage for the next step. If you are in the dark painting, where's the courage? You're in a spiral. If you are in the happy, happy, happy painting, that doesn't give you the footing, the grounding, and the push that sometimes understanding the gravitas, the meaning of the human emotions for fuel to ignite movement forward. You might stay in just that happy place, and never make any movement. If you're a change agent, both. So in your painting, there is this locomotion of huge recognition of your power, your gut, the anger in your gut, the love in your heart, the support of loving people around you. Now, the sprinkle of divine hope, trust, and connection to our Creator is the baking of this new cake, of all these elements together, so that there is an integration of something that is digestible and is actually a celebration, a celebratory cake of new forms on the earth, born of your truth, of your inner work, and your being a transitional agent to something new. Something that has never existed before and couldn't exist before the pandemic, before you had to stay home and go deep and have profound self-awareness experiences, acknowledgement, and acceptance, self-acceptance. So this new painting, we ask and intend to open our crown chakra, our receivership, our crown, to receive vibrational frequency. That's how Source communicates with us, messages that are downloaded in a form that is symbols, communication, colors, a palpable, real messaging pouring from the Creator down now into our receiving electromagnetic system that helps you see the path ahead. We ask that it burn off. We can't see the bigger divine plan where this is all going, but that you see your part. You ask that this pure light comes and it burns off the next page of this story as related to you. Take a deep breath and just imagine and ask and intend that this communication, whatever style or form it comes in, is being solidified within you now. Symbols, words, pictures, colors, divine beings coming and speaking to you. The Word of God coming in through one of your ears. We ask and intend that only communications come through that are of the highest light. We set our boundaries and we form our connectivity, our communication system with Source and our higher guides now. We open our ears, we open our eyes for Spirit to delight us with synchronicities, activities, and moments of complete connectivity and awareness of who we are in this moment, why we are here, and what is our next best, highest action based on the state that we are holding. The state, the attitude, and the connection with Source, the state that we are holding allows for the information to come through in a correct, aligned manner, free from what? Other people's, the world's, the every other way that you have made decisions in the past that are not referencing your core, your mission, your beingness, your essence, your greatest gifts, and the reason why you are here having this experience, and how to move on in grace, with power, with confidence, with safety, and you complete it with your own words. How does this feel to have this trust? And all we had to do was to become whole, integrated, accept ourselves, appreciate how hard we've worked, and to hold this container of silence, receptivity, and receiving it, digesting it, and there you go. That's how we will change the world. Not through listening to other people, a million YouTubes. That is all part of your painting, right? But you integrate, you hold the container. You are not leaning into other people's lens or reality or perceptions. You are, you're wearing your crown chakra, the crown chakra, and a crown means that you are in your kingdom, queendom, and holding the space of knowing, receiving information, integrating it from the outside world, but then this container of stillness helps you see, navigate, and choose an action We are going out of reaction, the reactivity mode, the trigger point, into receivership, integration, being conductive circuit boards for our own divine messaging and truth, lighting up, using all of our intuitive and mental faculties, and choosing, using our human will to choose. And through this choosing and re-choosing, we choose something better. We choose something that reflects the principles of creation: truth, beauty, love, goodness, omniscience, omnipresence, and omnipotence. We are choosing to express, embody, and be these principles as facets of the Creator's vibration here on the Earth's surface at this time. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and own it. Own your operational systems. Picture them. Now feel powerfully this energy from Source flowing down through your crown chakra and bathing all of your systems, soothing, calming, making it an omni-oneness of complete surrender, receivership of divine source information. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. So we have our iPhones, we have our YouTubes, we have our telephones, but guess what? This is the true grid. This is the true 0 point, infallible, never fail you, always resourceful grid of divine resourcing and communication. This is all we really need to get us through anything. So we are redesigning our electromagnetic systems. I see that all the little synapses, they're like little ropes, all being and then hammered in. So all of this is established now within your body if you choose. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Excellent. Feel that your fingers and toes are kind of tingling. You're tuned in, you're turned on, and you're open to this highest vibration, and the rest you have a neutral response to, and it is just information and other people's singular perception. So to end this talk meditation, let's imagine that we have golden resilient bubbles around our entire energetic field, and that it's a semi-permeable membrane. Information can come in that is good for us to know, but it doesn't stick. It just comes into our field for our review. Everything else bounces off. We are safe and we are protected and we are grounded and we are humans in a tumultuous, chaotic situation, making decisions to stay strong, to stay anchored in the highest truth, to help ourselves, this planet, and our loved ones safely make it home. Now, home can be whatever you imagine to be. So just take a moment. If we took our earth experience and claimed it was home, it would be a place where every human was honored as a divine being and honored each other human as a divine being, with food, with resources, with fairness, with integrity, kindness, goodness, love. So that is the last part of your painting. Take a moment and imagine that you are now putting the sparkle, the wish, the desire, and the intention for Earth and her people, starting with you, to go across this bridge to a benevolent, loving, joyful place to live together. So we're going to finish this meditation now, and I want you to have some time to imagine and to think about that in detail. What would be the most joyful expression of food production and highways and communication? And we are creating a new story here in the etheric through your creative imagination connected to spirit. This is very powerful. So go ahead and make a list, do some drawings, or just imagine the new paradigm as you are here grounded in this bubble. So thank you for joining me today. I'm Jan Jorgensen, and you can find everything about me at soundandlighthealingarts.com.